Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt. This is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching This Is Spinal Tap. What do you know about this movie?
This won our directorial debut poll.
Yes, so we'd like to thank our patrons for voting for this to win our director's debut, or what did you say?
Directorial.
Directorial debut poll.
Yes.
Essentially the first like mainstream movie or whatever, not necessarily mainstream, the first movie for a director. And this is Rob Reiner.
Yes, so we've seen some Rob Reiner on the channel.
Princess Bride, I think, is Rob Reiner.
Yes, yeah, I think there was a couple. I think we have a playlist.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't really know what this is about. I think it's a comedy.
Yeah.
I think it's about music.
I think it's like a fake documentary about a band.
Okay. Yeah, because the movie poster looks like a band, like what would be on like a band tee.
Oh,
I think.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So neither of us have seen this, but I'm really excited.
This has been a really popular recommendation, so I'm really excited to watch it.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie.
Hello, my name is Marty DeBerge.
I feel like that's Rob Reiner.
I heard a band redefine the word rock and roll. That band was Britain's now legendary Spinal Tap, one of England's loudest bands.
Nice, loud.
Their first tour of the United States in almost 6 years, I jumped at the chance to make the documentary, if you will, rockumentary that you're about to see.
Okay.
I like rockumentary.
Watch it, man. Watch it.
Dang, what a skull. Spinal Tap. I wonder if this music was made for this movie, or is this like actual songs?
No.
It's a rocking crowd. I like the bass player.
Nigel, you and David originally started the band.
So we became the Originals. So we had to change our name.
Well, there's another group in the East End called the Originals.
Not quite the first.
New Originals.
Not the original.
We became the Thamesmen at that point.
Quite a different vibe.
First drummer was
The Beeper.
John Stumpy Pepys. He died. He
no.
died in a bizarre gardening accident.
The authorities said, you know, best leave it
It's not talking
unsolved,
about it,
really.
Unsolved gardening.
what happened to Stumpy Joe?
He died, he choked on vomit.
It was actually someone else's vomit.
Oh no.
Well, they can't prove whose vomit it was.
You
Prince
can't
spectrum and
really
photographing.
dust for vomit.
So two of them died?
Two drummers. Oh, Fran.
You don't talk so much, just smile and look smart. This is Sir Dennis Eaton Hogg.
What a name.
Let's go over here and we'll all take a picture together. Good!
Oh.
Changes, get the dwarf cannolis, the little ones, okay? I did the bird. Come on, don't talk back, huh? Mime is money, let's go.
Mime's money.
Tap into America!
Are you reading Yes, I Can? Did you get to the part yet where Sammy's coming out of the Copa? Frank's walking down Broadway by himself. They don't really understand, you know, about a life like Frank's. When you've loved and lost the way Frank has.
Is there another divider that can go up?
When do we get the album released? I mean, it doesn't matter how good the press is.
I feel like this guy looks very familiar, older.
Kids go to that concert, they have a great time.
But it's a passing thing. I mean, I would never tell them this, but this is a fad.
Rock and roll.
Whoa.
Yeah, double bass. Pink Torpedo? Is this supposed to be like Fat Bottom Girls or whatever by Queen?
Tasteless cover is a good indication
of the lack of musical invention within, a sea of retarded sexuality.
That's nitpicking, isn't it?
What day did the Lord create Spinal Tap, and couldn't he have rested on that day too?
Oh no.
Shark Sandwich, 2-word review, just said, shit sandwich.
Where'd they print that? That's not real, is it?
You can't print that.
Who said that?
What about the album, Ian?
There's no way to promote something that doesn't exist, you know.
Well, the other thing is that the Boston gig has been cancelled. I wouldn't worry about it, though. It's not a big college town.
What?
The company is rather down on the cover. Is that the case?
Yes, they don't like the cover. They don't like
well,
the
that's
cover.
certainly straight.
Very straight.
A greased, naked woman on
Yes.
all fours
Yes.
with a dog collar
With a dog
around her
collar.
neck.
Well, you should have
Listen
seen
to
the
me.
cover they wanted to do.
I don't care
wasn't
what
a
they
glove,
want.
believe me.
See, now-
Laying
and I
down
don't think
any
that a
conditions.
sexy cover is the answer for why an album sells or doesn't sell.
Dang, PC culture just ruining.
Hello, Sir Dennis. Hi. How are you? Oh, fucking puffed up.
Not good.
They're not going to release the album because they have decided that the cover is sexist.
She should be forced
Oh.
to smell the glove. Then you'd have a point, you know, but...
Oh my god. They all have cold sores?
How old were you guys when you met?
You and 8, and I was 7.
Aw.
That's right.
Do you remember the first song that you guys ever wrote together?
Then I'm gonna know what sorrow means all the way home.
This was catchy.
Yeah.
Fairly simple. It was about six words in the whole song. You
Sounds
know?
like the makeup of your audience seems to be young boys.
We've got, you know, armadillos in our trousers. I mean, it's really quite frightening, the size.
Oh yeah?
Well, no, there's some problems here. This miniature bread, it's like, you got this.
You'd like bigger bread?
Exactly. Then
Gourmet
it breaks
bread.
breaks
No, no,
apart
no, no.
like this.
No,
If you keep folding it, it keeps...
Stop folding the bread.
So then it's like this, but this doesn't work. Would you be holding
No,
this?
I wouldn't want to eat.
Who's in here? No one.
What did they do with the Oreos?
It's all...
I don't want it to affect your performance.
It's not
all right?
going to affect my performance.
I mean, that bread is ridiculous.
Never seen bread that small.
Oh, Jesus. Two different solos going on? Oh no. He's stuck.
These angles.
I mean, do you actually play all these, or?
Just listen for a minute. The
Right.
sustain, listen to it.
I'm not hearing anything.
You would, though, if it were playing.
Oh.
This is my radio unit. Don't touch it.
I wasn't
No
gonna touch
one-
it. I was just pointing at it.
Well, don't point.
Can I look at it?
No.
Seen enough.
If you can see, the numbers all go to 11.
Is it any louder?
Well, it's one louder, isn't it?
It makes
One.
sense.
You're on 10 on your guitar. Where can you go from there?
I don't know.
Nowhere, exactly. One louder.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top?
No, this too confusing.
These go to 11.
We have a slight problem with your reservation. He mistakenly put you on the 7th floor with one suite.
Oh, only one room?
What's the difference between golf and miniature golf?
The walls.
Uh-oh. Here they come to grab.
Not for them.
We'd love to stand around and chat, but we gotta sit down in the lobby and wait for the limo.
See, what a joke. Fucking wanker. What a wanker. Have you seen Duke Fame's current album?
He's tied down to this table.
Uh-huh.
We've got these whips.
This is much worse than Smell the Glove.
He's the
number
victim. Their objections were that she was the victim.
So
Not
he did a
sexist.
twist on it.
He did,
a
he
twist,
did.
and
He made it appropriate.
It's such a fine line between stupid and
clever.
yeah,
It's just
clever.
Bad news. We're cancelled here.
Oh.
Oh, they keep getting canceled.
Last time Tap toured America, they were booked into 10,000-seat arenas. Does this mean the popularity of the group is waning?
It seems like it.
I just think that their appeal is becoming more selective.
This cricket bat here.
It's come in useful in a couple of situations. certainly in the topsy-turvy world of...
It did look useful.
There's no gig in Memphis, and we find out this promoter in the Midwest has pulled out St. Louis and Kansas City.
Dang, they got no shows.
Janine, she's gonna come meet us. She says she can hear that I'm eating too much sugar on the phone. She says my larynx is fat.
Uh-oh. I don't think we like this girl.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of a Yoko Ono.
That's immediately what I was thinking of.
And later changed their names to Spinal Tap. They're currently residing in the Where Are They Now file.
Oh.
I'm not really sure this was such a great idea. I mean, I don't feel any better than I did at the hotel. Since my baby left me. It sounds fucking barbershop.
Watch the language.
Was that language?
Oh, this is thoroughly depressing.
It really puts perspective on things, though, doesn't it?
Not too much.
1967, the first time Spinal Tap came into existence.
We toured the world, we toured the States.
What the flower people say.
Man, they really changed their vibe.
Yeah, it's crazy how much they've transitioned.
How does this drummer die?
Which number is this?
Who was your drummer? Peter James Bond. He also died in mysterious circumstances.
He exploded on stage.
Just like that.
Just blew up.
Dozens of people spontaneously combust each year.
I'd be so afraid if I was their current drummer.
Right? It's 3 down so far.
Hello, darling.
Where'd you come from?
Where do you think I came from?
Oh, is this the girl?
That feels good. Oh, I've been wanting to do that.
Already ruining sound check.
Here it is, lads.
You better turn.
Smell the glove, me old booties.
That their new cover?
Oh, maybe.
David, smell the glove is here. Hello, Janine.
A moment we've all been waiting for.
Yeah, what was the compromise?
That's Smell the Glove. That's the jacket cover.
Just black?
It's not going to say anything.
What?
It's going to be that simple.
How do people know?
Well, I think it looks like death.
Death sells.
How much more black could this be? And the answer
Like
is
11?
none.
I think we're stuck with a very stupid and a very dismal looking album.
I frankly think that this is the turning point, okay?
I hope it's a hit.
Just how do you even, you don't even know what.
No, no one's gonna buy that. Oh, they all being born? They put on a show, that's for sure. Is this gonna open? Oh no, he's stuck.
Still playing.
Oh no, burn him out. Finally.
Do you have any fears for your life?
It did kind of freak me out a bit, but it can't. Law of averages.
Says you will survive.
Yeah.
Does it?
I don't know.
I thought I might go back and see what they were up to back there, you know.
Well, you were reading. You can read here.
There he goes.
Oh, he wants to be with his boys.
Before I met Janine, my life was cosmically a shambles. She gives me the brutally frank version, and I sort of tart it up for them. They don't dislike each other at all.
Pretty talented.
A bit of a departure from the kind of thing you normally play.
Well, this piece is called Lick My Love Pump.
Do you have any metal objects in your pockets?
Yeah.
Take them out and put them in the bucket.
Oh,
Okay. Could you take this jacket off, please?
how long is this gonna go?
Do you have any artificial plates or limbs?
Not really, no.
Not really. Oh, it was fake?
Is it made of metal?
He had aluminum foil over a cucumber, I think. I thought he was gonna have like a piercing.
I was thinking piercing too.
What's going on with the keyboard guy? National Company of the Wiz and Spinal Tap.
Polymer Records, how are you? Artie Fufkin, Polymer Records.
Right, yeah.
I love you.
Artie fucking Palmer?
Oh, what's going on here? Hi.
Oh, they're making
Hi, guys.
a-
Artie Fufkin, Polymer Records.
Oh, Artie
nice to see
Puffkin.
you.
Artie Fuffkin.
Oh, thank God! Civilization. Where do I put this?
Is no one here?
I feel like a schlub, and I don't know what's happening. It's me.
Oh, it's all your fault?
Do me a favor. Just kick my ass.
What?
I'm not asking, I'm telling with this. Kick my ass.
Is that a fetish?
It's going to be a great show. No, it's not an exit. It's not an exit. We don't want an exit. No.
Oh shit, are they lost?
No one walks them up?
Listen, really fast.
Everyone's so excited, guys. Hurry.
There's a little jog there, about 30 feet. Jog to the
We
left.
don't have time for that.
A jog?
First door you sign, authorized personnel only.
Yeah.
Open that door. That's the stage.
How did they end up so far?
There's no way they make it.
You must have made a wrong turn.
Better if the album had been mixed right, isn't it?
Who's mixed wrong?
Yeah,
Were you there?
couldn't hear. You don't do heavy metal in Dublin, you know. I mean,
In
it's
what? Dublin?
She means Dolby, all right? She means Dolby. You know,
Oh, idiot.
Janine's been working on these very hard.
idea for new
The
presentation.
stage look of the band.
New look.
This is Nigel. He's Capricorn.
Where the wild things are.
I love this. I wish I were the concert.
That's attractive. Mine would look better in Dublin.
Let's hear your suggestions.
Stone
It's not
Age.
too what
Best
about it?
production value we've ever had on stage.
But we haven't got the equipment, so we build a new one. And this is it.
Consider it done.
Consider it done.
My solos are my trademark.
Oh, dang.
I think the crowd likes it.
I don't know. Oh, violin. He's got such an aggressive butt chin.
Looks like the real thing.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, he put 18 inches, didn't he?
Oh, instead of 18 feet?
Well, when you build the actual piece.
But this is what you asked for, isn't it?
What?
18 inches, right here. It's specified 18 inches.
Oh, no. This is just going to be tiny in the middle. I was waiting for a Stonehenge reveal.
The little children of Stonehenge. That daybreak.
It's so small.
It's moving.
There was a Stonehenge monument on the stage that was in danger of being crushed.
You're just making a much too big a thing out of it. He knows the difference between feet and inches is not my problem. I do what I'm told.
The
Come on.
audience were laughing.
Oh, man.
Maybe we just fix the choreography and keep the dwarf clear.
What do you mean?
So they won't trod upon it.
He's trying to help.
Oh, it's not exactly the first time you've messed things up, is it?
Excuse me, this is a band meeting. Are you
Don't
here
worry
for some
about it,
reason?
don't worry.
Thank you. Kick her out.
I mean, it's just a problem, you know? It gets solved.
You could maybe do with some help.
Since she's already here, she's...
Oh, my God. Make her the manager?
Well, I'm certainly not going to co-manage with some girl just because she's your girlfriend.
Oh, shut up! I'm gonna...
Yoko.
I am not managing it with you, especially when it dresses like an Australian's nightmare. I quit.
Oh,
all right?
they're
That's
screwed.
It. Good night.
We're going to do Stonehenge tomorrow.
Arrange a whole
see
load
this,
of
when you see this,
charts.
this is so great.
You see it
Oh, my
samples in
God.
the third house.
Brothers always fight. We really have a relationship that's way, way past that.
You can't fucking concentrate because your fucking wife.
She's not my wife.
Well, whatever the fuck she is, all right? You can't concentrate.
Man, this all got destroyed so quickly.
We've got two visionaries in the band. It's like fire and ice. My role is to be kind of in the middle of that, kind of like lukewarm water.
So I don't even got time to go to the hotel. I think you better go straight to the base. Because the original gig fell through.
Oh, my God.
Hoekstraat, and you are Spinal Tap?
I'm Janine Peccatori.
Janine?
This is
Oh, oh fuck! Who is this guy? What's his name?
Fine. May I start by saying how thrilled we are to have you here?
You know who this is, right?
It gives us a chance to kind of let down our hair, although I see you all have a head start on it. My hair's getting a little shaggy, too. Better not get too close to you. They'll think I'm part of the band. I'm joking, of course. Shall we walk this way, please? Right through here.
Doesn't seem like their crowd.
No.
Now it's about 1,830 hours.
So that's what, 50 hours?
The idea is if we can get it on and we get it over with.
Oh no.
Are people closing their ears?
Yeah.
Bunch of prudes. Someone over the intercom? Oh, is it picking up radio?
Has he ever done this before? Has he ever? There are certain changes that sometimes occur. 37 people have been in this band.
37?
I can't believe that you're lumping Nigel in with...
Yeah, he's the original.
Well, I'm sure I'd feel much worse if I weren't under such heavy sedation, but... He's not coming back, or...? No, we shan't work together again.
The end of Spinal Tap. Stockton, California.
told them once, I told them 100 times to put Spinal Tap first.
Hole is out, heavy is out.
Heavy hole,
right,
heavy hole.
Right, we know.
Yeah, can you do any songs?
Nice little set, isn't it? That's a cozy 10 minutes.
What are we going to do? We got nothing to play here.
10 minutes?
We're not about to do a free-form jazz exploration in front of a festival crowd.
Festival crowd at an amusement park? Oh.
Hope you enjoy our new direction.
Of course, she's on stage. That was horrible.
Are we talking the end of Spinal Tap, or are you going to try to milk it for a few more years in Europe?
It's done.
Yeah, it's over.
We had a 15-year ride, mate. The Luton Palace we were talking about, musical based on the life of Jack the Ripper.
Wow.
All this free time, suddenly time is so elastic.
It's a gift. It's a gift of freedom.
Good job, bass player. Oh.
Come see the show.
I'm really a messenger. Seems that Sex Farm is on the charts in Japan.
You guys are a hit in Japan?
He asked me to ask you if you'd be interested in reforming.
What you're going to do? You're going to bring us back to life?
Hopefully.
Do a good show, all right?
Yeah, okay.
So sad. Yeah, come on. Get your guitar.
They're back.
It's the freaking radio. Oh no! He just blew up.
How'd they replace him? Oh. It's a packed show.
Japan loves Spinal Tap. Was that the other drummer?
The other drummer?
So when you're playing, you feel like a preserved moose. Shorter works of Washington Irving, read by someone called Dr. J.
My exact inner structure done in a t-shirt.
Oh.
So in other words, if we were to take all your flesh and blood and...
This is what you'd
It wouldn't
see.
be green, though.
It is green.
Do you feel your music is racist in any way?
No, we say, love your brother. We don't say it.
Philosophy of life, what would that be?
Have a good time all the time.
Nice.
I believe virtually everything I read. Here lies David St. Hubbins, and why not? No, it's the first thing I could think of.
Oh.
As long as there's, sex and drugs, I can do without a rock and roll.
Oh.
A salesman, you think?
A salesman, like. What size do you wear, sir?
7 1/4.
I think we have that.
Perfect.
Do you wear black?
Do you think you'd be happy doing that?
Well, I don't know. What are the hours?
All right, that was This Is Spinal Tap. What'd you think?
That was interesting.
Yeah, definitely probably the most unique movie we've seen on the channel because it's set as a documentary, mockumentary, whatever.
Yes, yeah. Obviously, it doesn't follow like the normal kind of plot.
No, not really.
But I thought it was great. I mean, I had a great time, I think, because of the characters in the film. I mean, you're just seeing like all of the issues that they're facing and they're kind of getting pushed out. And it's sad to see them being pushed out with all of the changes that they've made over the years to kind of stay relevant.
Right.
And then obviously you had the issue with, I think, Janine.
Yeah, the girl coming in.
Yeah. And then seeing like the relationship between David and Nigel. Obviously, the end, it was great.
Yeah.
But kind of seeing like the downfall of it a little bit with Janine coming in. It was a bummer because, you know, throughout the movie, we're seeing so much of how the band started and all the kind of bands that they've gone through together, all the people in this band that they've gone through. So it was kind of a bummer and it was sad to see that. But I'm glad in the end they came out together and then they looked very successful in their tour of Japan.
Yeah, so it had a happy ending, but it was surprisingly sad for like a comedy. I mean, it was hilarious in a lot of moments, but that undertone of like this band that is clearly aging on the way out. They go from selling like 10,000 seat arenas to just a few hundred. Like every show is getting canceled.
Yeah.
So it is like depressing. And then you have the band break up, but it does end in a happy way with them coming back. And that was a really cool moment of, you know, having Nigel come back on stage and play, and then that transition to the Japan and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's like the story side of it. But then the comedy side of it, there were so many hilarious, like I probably could count it on like, you know, 2 hands or whatever, or maybe just 1 hand. But when it was funny, it was so funny. Those moments of the bass player getting stuck.
Oh yeah, in that like egg thing.
So that moment was hilarious when the band got lost backstage.
They came back around to the same guy.
The other one was
Stonehenge.
That was so freaking funny.
That was the funniest part of the movie to me. And as soon as that woman brought it in and she sat it on the table, like all I could think of was looking at him writing down 18 inches.
Yeah, you caught that. I didn't.
Yeah, I saw him write 18, but then I was thinking like, wait a minute, did he put two little apostrophes or whatever they are instead of 1? And the fact that they like moved forward with it. And then the band didn't know. Like the band did not know that's what was gonna come out.
Just the dancing around it. And
the whole thing. Their faces are just like shocked. The whole thing was a nightmare. But yeah, there was quite a few really funny moments throughout. It's definitely crazy to see the difference in Rob Reiner's work.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're doing a directorial debut, but we have seen a couple of films on the channel, and I don't think anything's been like this. We've never watched anything, I think, along the lines of a documentary or what's meant to be.
Right.
I guess mockumentary, rockumentary.
Ooh, did you come up with that?
No, they said it at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
I'll take credit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was just very different, but I had a great time. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was so fun. I mean, it's short, it's sweet. I have no idea how this is going to be in terms of like a reaction, because it isn't necessarily like you said, structured like a traditional movie. I mean, it does kind of have like a, you know, beginning, middle, end type of like arc or whatever, but it's not necessarily like your traditional movie. It is more documentary, obviously. And then music's like the most shittiest thing to get on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how this is going to be in terms of an edit, but I genuinely enjoyed this and I had such a great time at the hilarious moments. And then I really liked the characters and the band and stuff. And also like the music kicked ass. Like are these actual full-length songs you can listen to? Was this music made by like one specific band, or like I'm really curious the music aspect of it, because a lot of it kicked ass. And also the people who played, at least especially Nigel, like the lead guitarist, he looked like he was actually a very talented musician.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think in the credits there, I mean, obviously we're watching the credits because there was stuff going on, but I think it said that they wrote the music by them.
I'm gonna have to get the Spinal Tap album because those songs, I mean, some of them were very like hilarious in the lyrics.
The lyrics, yeah.
But just the rhythm and like the solos and the guitars and stuff like that was some badass songs.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it sounds like real music.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like something you would hear like on the radio or whatever. So I enjoyed it, and I feel like their shows probably would be fun, but I mean, obviously some of the lyrics were
jokey.
Yeah, they were meant to be funny versus, you know, some serious.
Right, yeah, it wasn't totally serious songs.
Yeah, but I thought it was great. I mean, I was gonna say that the music was a highlight, which I'm bummed isn't gonna be able to get up on YouTube.
Yeah,
but
maybe like little like it's like that's about all you're gonna get in terms of sound of the music.
Yeah.
But no, I really like the music. I really like the comedy. The idea of like this mockumentary, it feels, obviously this is way before, but you have like those certain shows that are kind of camera based. I don't know necessarily what they're called. I'm sure there's a specific term, but like Modern Family or The Office is like a big one, you know? Like,
yeah, when you're like breaking the fourth wall type of thing.
Right, like the people are very aware of the cameras also being there. So definitely the most different movie we've seen on the channel.
Yeah.
And the last like really funny thing was the ongoing joke about the drummer.
And then we see it happen.
just them talking about how their last drummer or one of the drummers just exploded on stage and just like left green stuff
spontaneously combusted. And then I love that obviously we're like, whoa, like they've already lost 3 drummers, and Rob Reiner actually asks the question like, hey, like, are you concerned?
It's like, oh no, I mean, what are the chances? And then it just blows up and it transitions to their new drummer.
In their new tour. Yeah, that's not a job that you should want to take.
No, do not be the drummer for Spinal Tap. But that was great. I had such a fun time with that. It was so unique for us to watch.
Yeah.
And if you're going to spend an hour and a half of your time laughing and listening to badass songs, that's a great way to spend your time.
Yeah, no, this was great. Thanks to our patrons for voting for this to win our directorial debut. I think there were a lot of great directors on the list, so excited to check out more of those films as well. But this is a lot of fun.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.